The police here! They're coming for all you All Lives Matter bitches. So Keisha from Sugababes is now also talking about the struggles that she faced being the only black sugar babe in the group.
I felt frustrated, I felt angry, I felt confused.
Hey guys, it's Muradi. Hope you guys are doing well today. If you haven't already, click that button for daily and consistent content. Head over to my Instagram, Murad_Muradi, subscribe to the channel, and let's get into this video. You guys may be wondering why I'm holding flowers. Well, they're for you guys. These flowers, they're for you. Each and every one of you that's watching this video right now, these flowers are for you. So let's get into, listen, I'm weird, man. I'm actually so weird. Let's get into this video because as there seems to be a running trend of a lot of individuals and people from groups who are speaking about the struggles they have faced in the music industry, and they're basically just exposing people on how they've treated them, and I'm really here for it because I feel like it really is therapeutic to not only speak out but speak out publicly, and then other people can relate to you as well, because it obviously can be very difficult for you as an individual and a person when nobody can really relate to you. You're in the music industry, you feel like you're being swallowed up, and it's just very unfair because you face these extremities because of the color of your skin that other people don't face, and it's just simply unfair.
I'm here because I'm a black girl. I never thought in a million years that by pursuing my dreams that it would ultimately change who I was as a person up in a way to make myself and Mutia look aggressive, look like bullies, basically. I have never bullied anyone.
So Keisha has made a video on YouTube. I will link that video in my bio so you guys can watch that as well. Subscribe to the channel if you guys want to. Keisha has got real honest about her time in the Sugababes and the scrutiny and judgment that she felt as the only black girl in the girl band. The singer 35 was part of the group for almost a decade and had been the last standing original member following the departures.
Shabon?
Shahu?
Shabon? Shayaborn? Sayabahan?
Sayabahan Shabon.
Yeah.
Is that how you think you pronounce that name? Anyways, in light of the Black Lives Matter movement and celebrities speaking out against racism, of being in the Sugababes and opening up about how often she's portrayed as the angry black woman that other member of the band were scared of. Keisha states that she was often made out to be a bully and aggressive and felt that she couldn't defend herself against such claims as it would only fuel them. She explains in a 14-minute long video, "I used to think racism was when someone directly looked at you and called you a racist word. I didn't realize that there are so many different ways that a person or people can be racist or prejudiced. I never felt for one second that my skin was a hindrance. The Sugababes and it was never put together. Nothing was ever pushed or forced. I never felt like I'm here because I'm a black girl. I never thought in a million years that me pursuing my dreams will ultimately change who I was as a person."
The time was that she was scared of me. She'd be scared to meet me. And it actually said that she had said that she had said, "I'd be too scared to meet Keisha." Every article that I was seeing at the time, it was about the girls being afraid. And I was so hurt.
But when you do understand that realization is definitely very damning. Keisha revealed that she turned to therapy to help her cope with some of the trauma. The band would have fallouts like most teenage girls. Unfortunately, when a member would leave, it was on a salty note. That experience would then be written up in a way to make myself and Mutia look aggressive and it looked like bullies, Keisha said. "I had never bullied anyone in my life, and that was hard for me to say because after a while I felt like no one would believe me. Because of all the scrutiny I face, because of all the judgment I face, it's leaked over into my personal life. I've had people who have stolen from me, and when I call them out on it, they have told me that they were being bullied by me, and I let them get away with it because I was so scared they would say she's bullied me." Keisha added that often people are surprised when they get to know her because of her supposed reputation. Wow. "It's always been in favor of the white girl," she said. "I wasn't allowed to be upset. I wasn't allowed to have an opinion. Do you know how that would make somebody feel?" Keisha said that she would, often be left hurt and confused by the perception of her.
The judgment has actually left me fragile. And I hate that word, but I'm just going to speak my truth.
She says that such situations severely damaged her confidence. Keisha explained that she was frightened to speak up in any case that she was seen as angry and aggressive. These narratives of you seeing as being a diva, angry or aggressive, they really are just controlling techniques so that you as an individual can stay in line. And I feel like this is what a lot of people's experiences can be, regardless of, you know, whether you're black or brown, where you just feel like you don't know what racism is. You believe racism just to be one perception, but in actuality you can see it in so many ways: environmental racism, judiciary kind of racism, in institutionalized racism. You see it in so many ways, and it can be very active in your face, which a lot of people assume as a definition, or it can also be very, you know, passive as well, and something that you really learn as you grow older and as you work in different sectors and departments in the world, and the music industry is no stranger to it. I'm glad that Keisha's speaking up. It's not an easy thing to do because it's filled with PTSD and trauma, and once you put out a video or discuss it, you're reminded about it constantly all over again, and then it begs the question: has my career has been affected by this? If I didn't look like XYZ, would I be in a much better position? You know what, certain people who may be like, you know, white musicians or whatever, have they advanced simply because of their skin color as opposed to any talent that they may have? And, you know, people are being overlooked. It does bring this question to light, and I feel like, you know, we had Leanne from Little Mix speaking out. We also, I think Mel B has made something about it as well. I might get into that later on, but I'm seeing a lot of people making videos or, you know, talking about it and their experiences, and I'm very here for it because it helps to build awareness, it helps to build conversation and get a momentum going. And you can see that, you know, whenever you have one particular brown or black person, mainly black girl in a group, whether it be Normani, whether it be Liana, she expressed, whether it be, you know, Keisha, she's expressing, even Mel B, there seems to be a different narrative for them, or they're, you know, being seen as a diva or scary or aggressive, and it is very interesting. I would also, you know, be interested to see if Zayn Malik from One Direction would speak up, being the only brown male in that group. You know, how was he affected by it? Because I think there were times where he would get a lot of crap and his counterparts weren't really defending him. They're kind of ignored it. I think I was reading something like that ages ago, so I don't know, maybe this will inspire him to speak out as well. We'll just have to see. Let me know your thoughts when it comes to the video. Subscribe to the channel, please click that button, and I'll catch you guys soon for another